Hello, hello. We're just getting on board here. I went to turn everything on and then it went like it was going to turn my phone off. So that wasn't right. But oh goodness, we're a little crooked here. Julie's just getting on live so she can see if we're on the right track. Let's do the butterflies first. Well, hello everybody. I hope your day is going well. Oh, I know what I need to hang. Oh, Julie, talk while I go take your picture.
Oh, hi everybody. How are you doing? Nice to, well, not see you, but nice to be with you today. There, are you back yet?
I'm back.
La.
Okay. Well, we'll just jump on in. This is March, and I realized that both of these things are, well, this is out of the mini catalog, Delightful Wishes, and Beautiful Butterflies is on our, it's called Online Exclusive. So if Julie and I are doing things and you go, where in the heck is that? It's on Online Exclusives. About every 2 months, they put out, Stampin' Up puts out online exclusives. So they're not in a catalog, they're only online. So that's where you will find stuff. So we try to let you know that that's where it is, so you're not hunting. But it's really fun because it's stuff that's obviously not in the catalog. So let me look here and see if I have. Oh, yep. Look I have surprises, Julie, in my envelope. Oh, and there is some black. Did you know that we have black dimensionals? Yes, we do.
Yes.
So we're going to use those to adhere our little bodies to our butterflies, but I'm going to take those away from it. We're going to do some layering here. Okay, so this is a fresh freesia card base, and it's a fun fold. Did you find us yet, Julie?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Am I in frame and everything?
A little low.
A little low, low. Okay, go up. Okay, so we're going to go like this. There we go. How's that?
Better.
Perfect. All right. I think I see Lisa on there. Hi, Lisa.
And Wendy.
And Wendy. Oh, good. Wendy and Lisa. Okay. This was a DSP and Julie. This was a DSP that you could get as a celebration with a $60 order, and it's so cute and bright, and it fit quite well with the butterflies. So I just had to use it this time because I had some, because, oh, you know what I need, Julie, is my sample card. Good question. I think it's over in the box, maybe that's kind of weird. Look down in your bag. It's not there. Look in your bag.
Is it? Oh, I know.
Oh, yep. We did. We put them in there.
Yep.
We hid them so they would be all safe. I just need to know what I'm doing. Not that it'll make a difference, but So anyway, so the first thing I did was layered up my ding dong. I'm going like, nope, I got 4. Okay. Yep. Okay, perfect. I'm still on track. That's good. I haven't screwed up yet. So that, is a good thing. Okay, so we're going to take that. We just layered that on top of the Granny Apple Green. I love these nice spring colors. We both did springy colors this month, so we wanted to make you feel like spring is sprung.
Or it's springing anyway.
It's springing, yes. I did look at our front porch, and there's an awful lot of
Water?
pollen.
Oh.
Out there, a lot of pollen on our front porch. We got all the trees out here, so we're just gonna layer that one there, and then we're gonna come in here and put this one here. That's our little. We're still in. I can see And then this one goes here, like this. And you could do it, you could flip it over if you want, but I did it with the stripe. And some of your stripes might be going this direction, some of your stripes, oh goodness, this looks a little wide. Well, you know, we're gonna put her down there anyway. Let's see. Oh, yep, that's gonna be a little wide. So before that sticks, they have a second. We're gonna take a titch off of this. Anyway, so today was clean house day. So I mopped my floors and
Wow.
cleaned the bathrooms and dusted. I don't dust. I'm just not a good duster.
You having company?
No, not really. I just needed to be done. Talk about allergies. Ugh. Mini blinds needed to be dusted, and all my furniture is black, so then it gets dusty, and all my pictures are black, so they get dusty. So I said to myself, I wonder if I did this the wrong direction.
Today, huh?
Did I do this the wrong direction? No. Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. Something looks a little different. What could it be? Nope, it's right. Okay, so we're gonna stick our white piece in here. I don't know if you might want to do this.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do this, and we're gonna put this over here closer to the left of into your fold there. So, oops, nope, we want it to go over more. Over closer to the edge here. Okay, what in the heck did I do wrong? I did do it the wrong way. Looky there. I did it the wrong way, Julie. Okay.
Well, it gives you a chance to show how to fix it.
Okay, well, we're gonna unstick it. Don't mind me. And we're gonna do this. Yeah, this might not be savable, Julie. Okay, well, we're gonna do it anyway. Don't do what I just did. And I'm gonna move that all the way over to the edge. It's gonna be salvageable. You owe me a what?
Actually, I think it's Dana.
Oh, no, it won't. That's fine. Okay, so. Okay, just a minute. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna be very.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. I'm loud. No.
Turn your
Oh,
notifications off.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
turn your notifications off. Okay, here we go. I'm fixing mine. Don't do as I do. Do as your PDF tells you. Okay, there. We covered most of it up. So we're okay. Holy smokes, Barb. What a ding dong. Okay, that little piece of white's not supposed to show there, but you know, it's a handmade card. So we're going to take our little hello. This really looks terrible because it really doesn't go this way. Let me do this. Can you grab me here? Hang on, everybody. Keep talking about
Okay, I get to talk again. Yeah. We
How
don't.
about you did today?
Oh, I did nothing today. No, I had a follow-up doctor's appointment, so I went to that, and
Okay.
we're
gonna start over. Okay. All right. Hi, everybody. Round 2. Okay. When you do your card, why are these all funky looking? Did I do the wrong measurements? I did something wrong.
Which card are you doing?
I'm doing this one, but my measurements are off.
Oh. Are you sure it's close enough?
No, my measurements are off. So this fold right here, this
Well, right here
is wrong.
we have
Right
words.
here and you here. Well, no, it's probably happened many times before. So call Mara. Okay. Julie, will you please go in my office and get me a cutter? Okay, I'm hoping not everyone's is like this because I am sorry that looks like I have done the wrong measurement here for this. This is all right, so we can do this one. Yeah, this one's okay. I did the wrong, or Julie? Wow, if this is the way our day's gonna go, this is gonna be just fabulous. Okay, we have our little piece there. We have our little piece here. And we're gonna put this here. So far, that's all right. Okay, and then we are going to fold this back. Okay, hang on, everybody. Julie?
I'm bringing in the wrong one because I don't know where the sharp one is.
That's what it is. It's packed. That's the one I want. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to change this measurement here. And hopefully we have a PDF that I can look at, but I'm not so sure what that's at either. We're going to go back here. We're going to wing it, everybody. All right. What's this measurement here? Oh my goodness. I will change this on the PDFs that are getting mailed out. 4 1/4 is where we're supposed to have that. Store, and not where I had it. Yep. Goodness gracious, what did I do? That's why that paper didn't fit. Okay, so you can revive your card. Trust me, it'll work. We're gonna do that. So this fold for the piece where your green's gonna go on is supposed to be 4 1/4. Not 4 and whatever I did. I probably did it at 4. It's supposed to be at 4 1/4. Oh goodness, and then I just did it the wrong way because, oh Barb. Goodness, people, I don't normally have this much trouble. Though. Okay. Is that right? No, that's not right either. There we go. There we go. Okay. This is what it should look like. Holy smokes.
These are really easy cards.
They're very easy. Very easy. Okay. So we're going to take our green. Let's adhere this green one more time. And we're going to throw it down here. Do you see anything on your phone with my... Okay, no, sorry. I just saw a message from my daughter-in-law. I put on my phone, do not disturb. It wouldn't go on do not disturb. You know, just minor little details. Okay. Now we're going to put this here. Oh, and that's Andy, I bet. But you? Okay, that's Bruce. Okay. There we go. That fits. Okay. So remind me, Julie, to change that on my... It's probably right on the PDF. I just did it wrong when I made the card kits. Or some of the card kits. But anyway, there we go. See, now you can't see that white there. Green's here, white's inside, and our little DSP piece is here, and it needs a little bit more glue. It's all going to work out. Okay. Just like that. There we go. That's much better. Okay, and then we're going to adhere this little hello and some little leaves. These leaves came out of another stamp set because I couldn't find leaves in the butterfly one that I liked. So, okay, we're going to take our 2 little butterflies. Can you still see what I'm doing here? Are you? Okay.
I was answering somebody, but yes.
Okay, all right. So we're going to take our little piece of black dimensional and hopefully not lose it. I did not lose it. And we're going to adhere this, and this will make it so it doesn't look, it's kind of hidden. We're going to put our little butterfly body on here with this. So you're able to see that? Yeah. Okay. And we're going to stick that right there. I thought these were so cute. So I did this card, and then I said to myself, okay, we're not really showing the butterfly dies and in the the stamp set very much with this card, so I went and made you another card. So you had 4 cards this month. So it's kind of nice because that just kind of hides a dimensional, so it really is very forgiving there. And I'm just going to take a little bit of glue because I have it up on dimensional. I don't want to, let's see, this one was on here, like that. And then our little pink butterfly is here. And it's up here on top of a, oh, I guess I want them going different directions. So if they're flying different directions.
They're gonna run into each other.
I know, right? Abort. Okay, and so then I thought just hanging this off the edge just a hair, so we can just basically put the glue right here on the
Left side.
on the left side, and I'm just gonna glue it right to where that greenery is. All right, and we're gonna get our take your pick tool here, and we're going to, some of you might have pink, but I think most everybody got green, or maybe they all got pink and I got green, who knows? You never know. Let me stick one there. Wow, that was a lot of energy. A lot of energy, whew. I took a lot, let's see, where do I want that? Okay, right there. So there's our card, and it looks just like this card. It's amazing when it's actually folded the right direction. So don't fold it as I had it folded on the other one. So this is definitely salvageable. Just don't glue anything down till you make sure that fold is right. So this crease right here should be on 4 1/4, not on 4, if I've done yours wrong. So who knows? I might have done them all that way. Hopefully not. But I must have been asleep when I did that or something. So there's our first card, card number 1. Okay, card number 2. Okay, this one we are going to be highlighting the die. And so the die in this stamp set makes this card just like this. So you cut it out, it runs through the die cut machine just like this, and you have your butterfly is the actual card. So, if that makes any sense. So it will stand up nice, and it'll be wonderful. All right. Here we go. This one is so thankful. Okay. So I left, your butterfly should look like this when you get it. And so all you need to do is trim this little piece off. So when you do it, I just ran it through my die cut machine like this, and this is what comes out. It looks just like this. So you just have to cut that little piece off and this little piece off, and then that makes your front of your card. And then I did some little stamping on here, and this is a stamp that comes with the stamp set. And I thought, what in the heck are those for? They're these 2 little things right here. And so that makes your little, I did it kind of tone on tone. Little wing detail there. So we're gonna take, now some of you might have purple, and some of you might have, or fresh freesia, and some of you might have the hotter pink, but this one has the hotter pink because I kind of ran out of the other one. But they all go together because everything from Stampin' Up coordinates. All the colors coordinate. If they're in that suite or in that coordinating. So I'm gonna just lay that down here. Make sure that's even. It's gonna come down just a hair. About like that. Okay, and then we're gonna shut our little butterfly up there. And then we're gonna take this. Now you could do either side, but the way it was cut was to do the kind of psychedelic side. And I'm just gonna stick a little glue right here, and this is all we're gonna glue down because we want those wings to look a little bit like they have motion to them. So we're gonna stick that right there. Okay, and I gave you 2 bodies. So we're gonna glue this one down. 2 bodies, I know, right? Let's do, I don't think we wanna layer one on top of another. So you see, I just put a little teeny bit of glue and we're gonna adhere that one right up to the top here. And I just did the body. You don't need to worry about the antennae because it's okay if they're kind of fancy free here. And then this is gonna go off. So now we're gonna chop the head off. There we go. Now it looks like a, and then we're just gonna lay that body down underneath there on top of the other one, and that just makes it go all the way down. I mean, I thought it looked better this way. So this is the way I chose to do it. Come a little bit longer.
Elongated.
Elongated his body, so that's why you have 2. And then when you put the sentiment on, you'll cover that up. You won't see it anyway. So we're going to use some dimensionals. How did we get such a mess already? Well, because I started out with a catastrophe, so that's kind of what happened. Okay, so I'm going to put a dimensional there, and a dimensional there. And we're going to put that down. And then I would just write my little note on the back. And that gives your little wings a little bit of a, you know, you could take some Wink of Stella if you wanted to and put it underneath on the stamped part or whatever you want, but it kind of adds a little bit of dimension. So there is card number 2. There we go. Okay, card number 1, card number 2. Oh, I can't believe I did that measurement off. Oh, brother. Okay, let's move on to card number 3. We got Lemon Lolly here. I love this color, actually. Pecan pie. I know, Lemon Lolly. Okay, so your goodies should all be inside. And you should have, yep, got all my stuff out of there. Okay, this, oh, let's get the right card out that I'm sampling here. It would be helpful. Julie.
I didn't sleep very good last night.
I didn't sleep good the night before. I slept okay last night. Sleeping is overrated. Okay, so let's make our this is a card base and it goes this way this time, and let's build this first.
Is it a side opening card?
It's a side opening card. So let's build this first. I'm gonna lay these pieces out. So it's kind of a little bit like a patchwork quilt, a little bit. And they're gonna go like that. And then this strip is gonna go across the whole thing. So we're gonna glue that on last because it's gonna go over this piece. So if we lay this down, now you could switch these however you want, but how I designed it was to do it this way. So it's really hard to do it however you want. Yep. So it's got a little bit of a, okay, that's a little crooked. Goodness. Of course, and then it's gonna stick down, so just a little bit over. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna take this one. You could use that other, the other, as you can see, I don't put a ton of glue on everything, and then I'm gonna butt that one right up to it. That should be about right there. And then we're gonna move this one, not move it. So this one's gonna go down here on the bottom. And again, you don't need much glue or tape runner. And this one, if it's not perfectly meeting there in the middle, that's okay, but I think I'm just gonna do that because we're gonna run a piece across there. Okay, so this kind of makes it look like there's ribbon on here, but there really isn't ribbon. So we're gonna adhere this piece. Again, see, not very much glue. It will definitely hold. If you use glue, if you use tape runner, great. I just I really have enjoyed using glue, especially when it sticks so good.
Typically, a lot of people use glue because it gives you a little margin of wiggle room.
Yeah.
But I usually find that by the time I figure out what the problem is,
too late.
Stuck.
Too late. Okay, and then this piece runs all the way to the edge, so it runs over that. So we're gonna runs over that base.
Over the whole card.
Yep. Yep. So we're gonna go like that. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. All right, just like that. Okay, and the next thing we can do is we can go ahead and put our sentiment down, and we stamped a little bit to the right, so then when we put our flowers on, we will have room to make a cluster there. And boy, I tell you, I think a lot of people need one of these cards nowadays just to let people know that you're on my mind. It's a good thing.
To be encouraging.
Yep. Okay, so I should have 3 here and I only have 2. Okay, so
One still in your envelope?
there's one here. Oh, because this is the wrong thing. I got too much junk sitting here. Hang on. Oh no, here it is. It's right here. Okay, I got it. It's in this little one. It's my extra. And I need a leaf. Yes, I put everything in a little bag for you so you wouldn't. Okay, so we're going to take our little cluster here and we're going to put one up here. Just a little bit of glue. And I kind of put the glue in the middle so then I could just put this little leaf right here. So I can tuck that in there. And then, oop, boy, it poked out there quick. And then we're gonna put another one down here on that other side. Are we still in frame?
Mm-hmm.
Good. It goes there. And then we're gonna take a dimensional. Oops, not that one. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put this one here. Put that right there. And then you can poke these in wherever you like. However, and you could even cut them apart if you wanted to, but I just did them kind of 3, obviously. You do 3, odd number. But these little leaves cut out of the paper. I mean, cut out of the paper. The stamp, there's a die that cuts these out. And then we took a little piece of linen thread. Misty, you'll be so excited. I did not tie your bows.
I tied my bows.
I did not. Last month I did, but this month I did not.
I did it.
So, you know, sometimes you just have to learn how to do it. Okay. And we're gonna stick that there. Our little thing is all messed up. Stick a little bow right there. And we're gonna put that, tuck that underneath there. Like that. And then these are really fun. These are pecan pie bling. So I thought, well, they'd be kind of perfect because put it in the middle of the flower as a center. And see if I can get it pushed off here. These ones get stuck on pretty tight. Oh goodness. Okay, well we're gonna use my fingernail. For lack of. And we're gonna put the third one down. And there we go. So I thought that was kind of a fun, I love these colors. Love, love, love. And we need to trim that down just a hair. Trim that one down just a hair. And there's card number 2.
3.
No. Oh, yeah, 3. Sorry.
Yes,
I forgot I have 4. I do have 4. Overachiever. So there's card number 4. 3. And here's card number 4. And that looks like this. So this one's, again, highlighting the DSP and this word that's in the stamp set's wishing. And so we're gonna put this one together. And I love Pool Party too. I love this yellow and Pool Party together. It's so pretty. got some bling in there, and it's got the, okay. So let's take, I don't think I've made a card with a tag on. You have, Julie, but I don't think I have before. So you can pick which side you want. I'm gonna do the emboss side up, or you could change it and do the deboss side up, but I'm gonna do it this way. And usually when I do a emboss piece, I always make sure that I use glue. I try to use glue or a pretty strong adhesive, just because it has more things to adhere to. And then this suite of paper comes with vellum. There's a vellum deal, so I decided to use the vellum. A vellum deal. Yeah, and so I'm gonna use some glue dots to stick this down so the glue does not, well, there's a couple glue dots there. Because vellum, you can see the glue sometimes. There's two ways I like to stick down vellum. One is this way, and if you can see, I'm just sticking them on a flower, so then it would, a little glue dot. Oh, I missed it. The glue dot flew, or didn't hit it here. Okay. Oh goodness, this is a bad roll, Julie. Okay, let's get it on the right side. So I'm just gonna go to one of the flowers, and it'd be easiest to take your paper to the glue dot to put it on there. And another way to do it is to put some glue on your silicone sheet, and then take a little sponge and sponge it on top of here. And so it's a real light, yes, the whole thing's covered. But this doesn't need that. It's not a very...
The third way to do it is to only put glue where you know it's going to be covered.
Right. So that goes on there. So we're going to just adhere our strip down there and put it kind of more to the left side. Whoa, goodness. Make sure it's straight. There we go. All right. Now we're going to take our little tag, and we're going to put them together. And what I did was I did put a glue dot here to hold it, because I wanted it to be stationary. I didn't want it to flap around. So I'm just going to stick a glue dot down here like that. And then I kind of had this a little offset, just like that. Then I'm going to take my piece of white ribbon. It's a great way to use up little hunks of ribbon. You don't have to. And we're going to do that. It's going to sit there. And we're going to take this Daffodil Delight ribbon. I love the skinny ribbon to tie bows with. So much easier. I'm going to just take that and tie it. Well, I'm going to do a knot. Just so like that. Any more questions coming up? Like, what in the heck?
Yeah.
What is she doing? So confused. I haven't talked to my daughter-in-law for a month, and I just texted her before we went live, and she called. So I went, oh, whoops. So that's why Bruce got called to caller. Okay. There we go. Oh, goodness. Well, I can fiddle with this later. I don't need to take time to do that. Okay, let's make this a little bit shorter on that side. And we're gonna make a little thing over here because they all have to have a little point. And go there, pull that one down. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna set this down on here. Put the glue on the back of that one. And it's gonna go kind of on an angle here. Move our little thing there. Okay, we need one more little glue dot here because our little vellum is poked up. We don't want it to get catch on the envelope. And we're gonna stick it right under that flower there. Oh, one up here at the top too. So we don't want it to fly when I put it in the envelope. That would be terrible. Put one right up there. You really don't see it with glue dots either. I mean, this piece is not white.
Yeah.
It's not white, so that does help. Okay, and then we have our word wishing. And I did put this up on dimensionals. So we're gonna take our, if you look at your dimensionals and go, oh, they're just too big. Well, just cut them down. And, oh, hey, look at that, lands on my shirt. I should have had this.
Planned that.
I couldn't have planned that better. So I'm gonna stick it on these bigger pieces. And here, I'll hold it this time so it doesn't go flying. And we're gonna stick one here. I'm not a huge, like I have to have dimensionals everywhere. If it gets a little bent, oh well. And we'll take a little hunk here just to save time. You can add a little bit more if you have to. We're gonna put it there on our, whoops, our W here. We'll move that over. I'm blocking everything so you can't see anything. Oh well, I'll just trim that off.
All we can see is your arm.
I know, I was gonna say, very, okay, I'm gonna take that one off, and this one off, and we're gonna cut, we'll stick it to my hand. Oh, not the what, no, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna lay our wishing down here, kind of right in the middle. It's a real easy way to glue it down, and then we're gonna put birthday, and we're gonna put that up on dimensionals too. But this will be a little easier because it's wider. I don't know why I'm working across myself this time, but you never know. Each time we do this, it changes. Here, bring it over here on your left side, Barb. Okay, so I put 3 little dimensionals there. So use your whole sheet of dimensionals, or whatever you're using. Make sure you use it all. Okay, wishing you a happy birthday. Just like that. It's pretty straight. Look at that. And then we have some, a little bit of bling here. I'm gonna put one here and put one right there and put one up there. Perfect. So there is card number 4. Okay? So we've got this one, this one, this one. Hi, Andy.
I was thinking.
Hi. I got more alive. But you can come in. Andy's here.
We're glad you were
Yay.
thinking.
You're fine.
Oh, you're sorry.
You're fine. Hey, Andy, this has been a great live so far. So
nice.
I've already screwed up so many things anyway. So this card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. All right, Julie, you are on. Yay.
Okay, everybody.
All right.
We'll see what I can do.
Yes, well, you can screw it up.
Yes, I'm sure I will be able to do that quite handily. All right. Oops, I need that. We're gonna start off with our little kitty cat card. I don't know if you remember, I don't know if it's been within this last year, but they had one that had a dog background, and now they've come out with a kitty background. So I thought it might be kind of fun to do a kitty too. So let's get started on this one. The first thing I did was I colored it. I thought I would not bore you with the coloring, but I used watercolor pencils on this, and Stampin' Up! Has a blender pen that, so instead of using a water activated brush or whatever, you can use these blender pens to kind of blend your watercolor pencils. So it just kind of smooths out the look of it. You just want to make sure you kind of wipe it off before you move on to another color. So it's just kind of fun to do that and make them look like that. You can color these little kitties whatever color you want. If you want to leave them black and white, you can do that too. If you have a cat in your life and you want it to color it the way your cat is, find the one that matches the best and color them that way. It's just kind of fun. And the watercolor, like I said, it just kind of helps it stand out a little bit more. It gets rid of those lines that you see. It blends it out. So anyway, and then again, brush it off. I'm not sure how many yellow kitty, but there might be a few yellow kitties. Anyway, I like cats. I like dogs. Dogs are probably my all-time favorite, but I do like cats too. Anyway, it's just a fun card. So when that's all colored, now we can take our bits, and we have just a note, we have some ribbon, we have some more ribbon, and our plaid and our bokeh and our card base. So we're gonna fold it on the card, on the score line. I don't know where the score thing went. Okay, turn it over, or else I'm gonna put it on there wrong. One thing we wanna do before you glue this onto this piece, we're gonna wrap this ribbon around kind of the lower third of it. And to do that, I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive down here so that it will stick on there when I put it. So, and your plaids might differ a little bit than what I'm showing you, but that's okay, because, you know. So wrap that around like that. Okay, now, whoops, only maybe you want to do it straight, unlike mine. Okay, I could look at what I'm doing here. There we go. There, that's better. And now I'm gonna go ahead and glue, oops, that was a big glob. Spread that around a little bit. And I'm gonna glue it onto my bokeh. Beautiful bokeh. Like that. And then this can go onto the card front. Like so. Yay. This is pretty much, now it's just centering and, okay, one thing we're gonna do with this particular ribbon is we're gonna make a big circle, because it's gonna show on either side of the kitty. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of adhesive right here in the middle so that I can, and if you'd rather tie a bow and do it that way, you can do it that way, or you can make a circle and squeeze it together, and just however you want this to show. Oops. Of course you want it to show, so it'd have to be bigger. Well, I didn't like my bow. Never mind. I usually end up tying bows 3 or 4 times, or you can just stick it out this end and then bring it this way and stick it down and bring it this way and stick it down. So that works too. Just so you have some fun little whatever. And what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna make it look like whiskers, maybe. In a perfect world. Okay, now I'm gonna take some dimensionals and adhere that down. And then, so one here, one here, one there, and one there. Oops. So this is going to go kind of up towards the top of my, oops, right side up though, preferably. It's going to go kind of up here. Center that. I'm going to snip these little ends and maybe it'll look kind of like whiskers coming out. I don't know. Probably not, but it's a thought. Oops. There. Anyway, and then take your just a note, and I'm going to put some dimensionals just down at the bottom because it's going to overlap this ribbon a little bit, and you don't want it to be so much higher than the ribbon. So just kind of put your dimensional, I hope I did that on the right side. Oh, no. Wouldn't you know I did it upside down? Oh, well. It will kind of come up. Okay, make sure that it's going the right direction and put it down towards the bottom. Oh, well. I think I did this one right. We're gonna find out. Yay. And that way it won't stick up so high. Does that make sense? So just kind of center that. And there you go. Your little kitty card. This is just a note thinking of you. Now, see that smudge there? If you have any of that, like a sand eraser, it takes a while to do, but if you just gently go over that and over it and over it and over it and over it, it will eventually come out. You don't want to rub it so hard that you make a hole in your paper, but or you can put a bling on it. So even if there's smudges and stuff, you don't have to give up on your card. Okay, there's card number 1. Let's go to card number 2. We're gonna do this one. This one was fun to do something different with this masking on the back. So let's give that a whirl. Well, some of you got to do it and some of you didn't. But let's show you how everything goes together. Okay, fold the card. This wishing you, and the PDF doesn't have a happy day or wishing you. It has just a note, but then I realized that I would have to stamp 2 just notes and that would have been too much trouble. So I did a little pivot and now we're wishing you a happy day. Well, normally for the inside, I just do a little bit of tape runner up at the top. And that way, if you want to take it off and reuse it or put something different in there, you can. Anyway, so that one's going to go on the inside. So wishing you a happy day. We're going to take our big piece of white cardstock and this is going to go here. So basically this is just a bunch of centering and gluing it down. So center and glue. So it just has a very, very, very narrow margin just to kind of give it a little bit of, well, it helps it stand out. Then we're going to center this and glue it down. This one has a little bigger margin. Not much, but a little bit bigger. So that's like that. Then you have a little circle that you're going to glue down in the middle. Like this. Hopefully it's in the middle and straight up and down. Then you have some leaves and some flowers. And you're just gonna, however you want, you can use all of them or half of them. You can cut them apart. You can put this however you want. That's the fun part of it. So maybe this one, I think I'm gonna cut it down a little bit as soon as I remember where I put the scissors. So I'm gonna cut this one. Oh, let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. So there, I'm gonna lay them out first and decide what I like. And maybe put these there. That'll work, right? That might be too high. Maybe I'll go back to this one. And you should have an extra one so that you can change it however you want. So in this one, I'm gonna cut down here rather than use that other one. So yeah, okay. So gonna put a little bit of glue, not very much. It's gonna go over because if you have a fine tip glue point, it helps a little bit. So that one's gonna go there. cut out. Great. I'm going to use this one.
Did you measure your cards correctly?
Well, I think they're measured
Oh,
correctly.
my gosh.
And then I might take this one and see how this one has a little bit bungled up leaf. I'm just going to trim that off because I don't think it'll be shown. Famous last words, right? So yeah, then I'll have that one coming up the center.
Okay, I'm back.
Maybe I'll just have that one come up. Oops, it's stuck to my finger, not to the paper. There. Okay, then I'm going to take my little flowers, and there's a little hole in the middle that may or may not. But actually, we're going to cover it up anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So just glue these little ones on. So like, I put one there. Oh, that one has an extra flower.
Making noises. Sorry.
Very noisy.
Being noisy.
And I'll put that one there. So they don't even have to be at the end of the leaves, just anywhere. You know, that way the leaves show a little bit. This packet had extra flowers in it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. And then this one will go right here. And then your wishing you, we're going to trim that off just so you can flag it however you want. If you want a little bit longer, you can do that. That's fine too. Anyway, so we'll put some dimensionals on that one. Just take two here and here. I was laughing at myself because, every once in a while when I sit down and I fall asleep, only if my head doesn't fall down, then my mouth falls open.
Oh, yeah. And then you drool or make
And
noises.
then I drool and make noises, and I was laughing at myself today.
You making some noises?
I was making noises. Okay, so that goes there. And then you may or may not have this color of bling, but that's okay because at least you should have bling. That's the important thing. So we'll take that off and go put it on the middle of the flowers. Oh, come on. There we go. And that just helps them stand out a little bit. If you want. You're never obligated to use all of this stuff.
Oh, we want to use all of it.
All of it. And some. There you go. And there's card number 2. I'm sorry, I only gave you 2 cards.
3 cards.
Oh. I forgot to glue this onto the card base.
Oh. It's a new way to do it. It's
Now we have a postcard.
Oh,
There
good
we
grief.
Okay, and then just center and glue that onto there. Oh, and look at that. My thing moved. When I wasn't looking at it during some part of the process, this... Oh well, I'll fix it later. But anyway, it moved. Oh well. Isn't that funny? It just does that on
What
its
did it
own
do?
sometimes. It moved.
Oh. Wow.
It was straight at one point. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
Wait, you might need this.
Oh, I don't
Save
think
those.
Okay, you can save it. Okay, anyway, there's card number 2. Let's move on to card number 3. Now, this card kit, these are all from the same card stamp. There's a die, stamp and dies, and then there is also masks. It's actually 4 layers of masks, and we just used 1. But, so the dies obviously cut out the flowers. The masks do this. And then there's dies that cut out this little grid here. And then this diamond shape and in these little flowers. So you get the leaves, the flowers, these flowers, the diamond shape, and the oval shape, and then this for the die cuts on this particular set. Okay, let's move on to this one. And it's pretty much easy. I shouldn't be making too many mistakes on this one. Again, take your card base and fold it along the score line. Make sure it's going to open the right way. This one is pretty much a matter of just layering again also. So let's start with this one. See if we can somehow not have it move all over the place. So you have maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe a little bit less than that, margin on each side. And then you're gonna take your DSP. You can use whatever side you want, but I opted for this side. There we go. And that's gonna center here. Obviously it's a little smaller than the Lost Lagoon. And then we're gonna take our grid. What would you call that? Wouldn't you call that a grid? Oops, that was too much.
It's almost like a lattice.
A lattice, that's a good word for it.
Oh, lattice.
Thank you.
In fact, that's gonna be really cute with the chickens.
Oh, it would be very cute with chickens. So,
If you had chickens.
yeah, I would put your glue or your adhesive on wider spots. And then I just noticed that I didn't get this piece out of there. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then this will lay down in the middle also. And then take our, and this I'll put up on dimensionals. You don't ever have to do that if you don't have dimensionals. Obviously, you don't have to put them up on dimensionals. If you do have dimensionals, go for it.
You got enough, do you?
Yeah, I made it work.
I thought I put a new.
Oh, I'm gonna, don't tell, I'm gonna take this one in there. Okay, now it's gone.
We have some, I thought I had a new pack, but, you know, today, who knows?
Some days are like that.
I know. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Yeah. Okay, so now this is gonna go right down the middle. We can hope. Close enough. Then we're gonna take our little bow. Yes, it is pre-tied.
Oh, whatever. Show off.
Well, once in a while. It was fairly easy to do. So there's a couple ways you can either take the bow to the glue dot and then peel it off that way, or you can take the glue dot, whatever you want. Okay, so this is gonna be tied here or wherever you want it to go. I might trim this down a little bit.
That's good.
If you don't like such a wild bow, you can certainly trim, make the bow smaller too. So again, we're gonna take our little flowers and they'll go up here. Like that. And then we have more bling to put in the center of these little flowers.
Bling?
We like bling.
I'm gonna pack a dimensionals.
Oopsie. Oops. Okay, come on. There we go. And there's card number 3. Yay. So we had a couple of floral and then just a whimsical kitty card. So there you go. Okay, we have some prize winners. Yay. Yep, our first prize winner gets beautiful butterflies. Marie, there you go. Yay.
Rahoo.
And prize number 2 is for Janice. Janice gets a blending brush. This is one of the
Small
Stampin' Up small blending
blending
brushes, but
brushes.
they're great. They're really soft.
Yep. Since we highlighted those this month.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
that
what
would
we
be
thought.
kinda fun.
Yep. And then Barbara Yan, we have a blending brush for you also. Yay. And it comes in a pack of 3, but we split it up.
Yep.
And one for Sandy Delaney. So there you go. And our last but not least, we have for Lisa a punch. It's actually a bee punch, but there's many things. Obviously, the wings, you can use it for hearts, as well as you could use this as a conversation bubble. So there's a lot of fun different things you can use. Otherwise, it's also a bee, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. These are Barb's cards. Again,
One that's measured correctly.
yeah, one that's correct and the other ones that are
So
off.
just
but-
remember on that purple one, when you start out, make sure that one, the big flap is 4 1/4, not 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah. very
Anyway,
good.
thank you all for joining us tonight. We hope that you enjoyed the cards, and we will hopefully see you next month. All right, take
All
care,
right.
everybody.
All right. Good night.